Yo, this is Kawai, and today I want to share an important lesson with you. This morning, when I woke up, my friend sent me lots of messages, and I opened the app, and she was actually telling me a story. I she believes in psychics and ghosts and spiritual stuffs, right? She was like, I've been seeing ghosts since my childhood, and but the ghosts I saw were not scary. I heard voices months ago, and at night in my bed I was so scared, and so I just closed my eyes and my ears, and I just slept. Right, that's what she said. And then I was like, what? Really? But then um and then she continued to tell me the story, and she was like, when I was younger I would have a tendency to sleepwalk into the garden, and at nights my mom would have to wake me up because I was sleepwalking, and she was kind of scared of me. I was at that point I was like, really, your mom was scared? And then a few days ago, she and her mom went together to the best fortune teller in town, and that fortune teller would give her some predictions, and then that fortune teller told her that she was seeing ghosts because she had some kind of supernatural powers, some spiritual powers. I don't know about that, but apparently she was meditating, and she has been wishing to see ghosts years ago. She wished to see ghosts years ago. So because she was curious. At that point, when she told me that, I was like, really, dude, why do you want to see ghosts on? But she was really interested in those subjects. But anyway, that fortune teller told her to stop doing whatever she was doing because of some reasons I don't know. But she didn't want to stop. My friend didn't want to stop. She wanted to continue. She wanted to know more about those ghosts, and she was curious. She wanted to do more meditations and see more ghosts. But uh, I I don't get it. Why does she want to see ghosts? I'm not saying that they aren't true, or I'm not saying that they don't exist, but everything is possible. So they might exist, I don't know, but she's willing to get involved. The fact that she's willing to get involved in something that she doesn't really understand is not a good idea, because that is very risky. And in terms of business, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, and if you're going to be the entrepreneur and be successful, you're going to have to take risks. Everybody says that, and it's true, because if you don't take risks, you're never going to learn new things. But most people get the wrong idea. They are afraid to take risks because they are afraid of failure. They are afraid that they would make mistakes. And so the solution for them is very simple. They would just stop taking risks and stop making mistakes, and they're and and then they would think that they are doing okay in life. When successful people take risks, they don't just take risks. They take educated risks. They take calculated risks. They calculate whether that is too risky or not, and whether the risk that they're going to take is worth it or not. They calculate the advantages and disadvantages of it. They don't just go into an industry, take risks, and then boom, they are successful. No, it doesn't work like that. And if you're going to take risks, I'm not saying that you shouldn't take risks. I'm saying that you should take risks. And if you take risks, don't take uneducated risks. Calculate whether it is worth it or not, and then only take risks. No, taking risks is important. The best um wait taking risks is important, and like the best way the biggest risk that you take the biggest risk that you take is not taking any risk. It's very risky. So because you never learn new things if you don't take risks, and everything is actually risky. It's just a matter of how risky it is, you know. In fact, now is the best time to take risks, because as you grow older, you're going to have more responsibilities and you're going to have family and such, and the risks that you take are going to affect both you and your family. And so you're going to have to be more careful, and you're going to have more responsibilities. So take some risks and you won't regret, but take educated risks. It's very important that you know that you have to take educated risks. Know that even if you succeed, you win. If you fail, even if you fail, you get the opportunity to learn new things. You get a new experience. You learn that this method doesn't work, so it's still a win. You still learn new things. So just remember, don't just take risks, take educated risks. Enjoy. Bye.